yourself some deals at Hank's. So what are you waiting for? Visit Hank's Frozen Custard and Mexican Food today. Hank's Frozen Custard and Mexican, a Beaver County staple since 1952.
You're listening to 99.3 FM, presented by St. Barnabas, in addition to 1230 WBVP Beaver Falls. It's now time for the best of Beaver County. For the next 30 minutes, you're going to learn about unique and interesting people in Beaver County. You can also watch live on Facebook at WBVP-WMVA. The best of Beaver County is brought to you by St. Barnabas. Here is your host, Frank Sparks.
And good morning and welcome to the best of Beaver County. As this week, we're going to go into the music world and we're going to talk with somebody who's well known throughout Beaver County and throughout our area that did a lot in the rock world and also does a lot for the young musicians today. That's none other than David Granati. Good morning, David.
Buongiorno.
Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, when we were talking about having somebody on, I told Scott, I said, call David. He's got some interesting stories that I'd love to share with him that we can talk about. And so that's what we wanted to find out today. So, David, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how, where you grew up and everything and how you got involved in music.
Okay, I grew up in Patterson Township, right up over the hill. I'm a recovering Blackhawk High School graduate.
Can't all be perfect.
Yeah, enough said. And I went to the University of Van Halen, studied chemistry. We had the fortune of going on tour. I was a lad, like 20 years old, pretty much like Amico DiMuzio. And did you guys get the update? They're playing, what's it called? Stagecoach.
Oh, that's a big festival.
Yeah, and they're playing, God bless you guys if you're listening.
They do. His aunts listen to us.
Yeah, good. Oh, yeah, Aunt Norm, I hope you got the message. Why don't you tell me? Nobody calls me.
I like your Johnny Cash shirt, by the way.
Thank you. Almost every T-shirt I have is a gift from students or, but maybe people think I need clothes.
That's awesome. So Scott and I have been talking about, Scott Tady's joining us again this week, and we were talking about this morning. We want to get the 411 on this story about Valerie Bertinelli and Charlie's Courtside Lounge.
No, Valerie was not there.
Well, right, but she wasn't happy. Eddie was, though, correct?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He came incognito. We gave him a Rolling Rock hat and said his name was Frank Juno. And, yeah, it was fantastic. But we met her several times. The biggest feather in the cap is she ate my mom's lasagna in Cleveland and asked for the recipe.
And she now has a cookbook.
Yep. So do I.
Well, that would have been, you do. That would have been 79 you guys were on the road together the first time, right?
79 and 81.
Okay.
And lived to tell the tale. That's the hard part.
So what's it like for a bunch of brothers from Beaver County to look out in a full hockey arena, basketball arena, and see 15,000 people jumping and cheering? And
well, as they said in Arthur, it doesn't suck. Dudley Moore, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, that's, I'm fond of saying I paid my dues in reverse. Because, the first 4 years of us playing out, 5 years, I started at 16 professionally playing 4 nights a week and still managed to graduate. Wow. So anybody thinking about the GED, just finish it, man. It's free. Just stay in school. But, 5 years, it was nothing but bliss, man. Making great money. Had an international truck, lights, PA, leather jackets. It was like, what's this dude paying stuff, man? This is easy. I've been paying them ever since. But staying in the game is more than half the battle.
Oh,
look how you guys have progressed, man. Into the radio world, television next.
Oh, yeah. You got to have it on YouTube. Got to be on Facebook. You got to be all that. So, Scott, you got to move that way a little bit if people want to see you on camera, because right now all they're seeing is your arm. Well, there you go. Now we can see Scott. There we go.
Yeah, good thing, yeah.
So, David, how did you first ever come interested in music?
I have it on both backgrounds, several generations.
Okay.
I had no choice. Actually, my first guitar teacher recommended that I quit. I had a bad attitude. And ironically, because you guys do rock and country, he was a country guy. He hated rock, and I was a rock guy that hated country.
Okay.
And I'm sure he likes rock now, and I sure love country now. So,
I hope you touch base with him years later and kind of
I did.
Hey, yo. Yeah.
But if I'd only listened to his advice, I'd probably be a millionaire today.
Well,
Yeah.
How'd you pick guitar as the instrument you wanted to play?
I wanted to be a singer, actually.
Okay.
And my brother Joey, he'll love hearing this, said, no, you should be a guitar, but I don't want to play guitar. And then my Uncle Bill had a guitar, and he left it at the house, and I'll never forget, it was sitting on the floor, and there was a ray of sunlight that got through the window right on that guitar. And I remember hitting just a high E, like that. Years later, I wrote a song called The Sun in Your Eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And I never realized that was probably embedded in there. So I've had a lot of gifts along the way, and they're all divinity-driven. I give credit where it's deserved. Yeah.
Herm Sr., your father, also very musically inclined, wasn't
He was a drummer, Gene Krupa. A lot of syncopation.
Italian MPI club? Did he play there? Or?
No, he didn't really do it professionally other than the Patterson Township Volunteer Fire Department Marching Band.
Ooh.
They were bad. They used to win all the time. They had the best rhythm section you ever heard. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. So,
Yes.
so what was the first concert you ever played out live at? Where was that?
Highland Junior High talent show.
Oh, wow.
900 people.
Okay.
I'd been playing for a month. Okay. Scared out of my mind.
How'd that work out for you?
Look, I'm getting chills. I remember that. I remember how it smelled. The sun was coming through the windows. And we did a Paul McCartney song, and there was a guitar part that went like this bluesy little. I remember I did that, and I heard, I've been hooked ever since.
That's awesome.
Nothing has ever compared to that. So a lot of what I do with these young people, many times their first time on stage, I'm with them.
Okay.
Either like in front of them or maybe sometimes playing beside them. And I get to re-experience that because I see that look on their face like they're going to ride the Steel Phantom. And Jam Night's very similar too. And say, man, just get up there. I'm going to be right with you, just like basketball. You get in trouble, throw me the ball. And so I get to relive that over and over again. I've done
cool.
over 5,000 shows, and that one is in my mind like it was a moment ago.
So what was your reaction when you guys were first contacted and asked to go on tour with Van Halen?
It was actually after a show. We had done 2 shows. We hadn't really heard them that much. They came out. It was 1979. It was their first headlining tour. So, of course, we'd heard Eruption. And they said, we're going to try you with Van Halen. I'm like, oof, okay. They're a little heavier than us. Yeah, it's all you guys that used to come up to me over the years. Yeah, I'm in a band too, man. We're a lot heavier than you. I said, yeah, I'm in a band too. We're a lot more melodic and developed than you. Yeah, okay. Just to keep things straight. But we played the first show, went pretty good, Caldwell, Idaho.
Okay.
Then we played in, no, it was after Caldwell, Idaho, actually. And second show, and their manager, road manager, Noel Monk said, hey, Eddie watched you guys tonight. He loves you. He wants you to do the rest of the tour.
Oh, wow.
And we said, we'll get back to you. Yeah, let me go home and think about it. Yeah. And so next thing you know, we like mostly through the South. And if you're a rock and roll band or any kind of band, there's no better place to play than in the South in America. It is unbelievable. We didn't know who was going to open for Van Halen, but y'all sure did. I wasn't used to all that new wave stuff, but y'all were pretty good. What do you think, Danny? Is that a pretty good invitation? We got a guy listening in North Carolina.
Okay.
What's up, Vic?
I'll be that way in a couple weeks myself. So.
Now, people from Beaver County still talk about the days Granati brothers were playing Maury's Speakeasy, or B. Taylor was there, or the Donnie Iris, and what a magical time that was.
And that, yeah.
Well, what are your recollections from those days?
Oh, my God, it was a fabulous place. We used to, this is when the Mills were all fired and the Steelers were winning the Super Bowls, and it was just alive here. We all got record deals, Norman and Silencers, House Rockers. It was the attention was here, City of Champions, and you could go to Maury Speakeasy. They would put a little ad in the paper, like a half an inch thick. Tonight, Granati Brothers, Maury Speakeasy, 600 people would show up, and it was just we started our whole career there. We had 3 different record labels come,
Wow.
and A&M signed us, but the biggest one was Frank Barcelona. Premier talent. If you read any of the books on the major bands, Up and Down with Rolling Stones, Hammer of the Gods, Led Zeppelin, Frank's name is in there. That's how we got the Van Halen tours. He came and saw us, and he came up to the house after, and I know you're going to find this hard to believe, Scott, but my mom and dad cooked a bunch of food. And he ate, and he said, hey, guys, we're not going to sign, but he shook our hands. He said, welcome to Premier Talent. And I mean, God, what a beautiful thing. They tried us with a bunch of bands, and it clicked with Van Halen. But that all happened right at Maury Speakeasy.
That's pretty cool.
It was like our home base.
And didn't you play early on like the New Orleans Superdome, like right after it was built or something?
No, they used to do World Series of Rock shows.
Okay.
And got to play with Hart. Yeah, baby.
Oh, well.
Okay.
And Sammy Hagar, no, baby. Sam, if you want a reunion, shut your mouth. Jeez. But no, it was all kind of great bands. I met Chuck Ruff, who played the drum solo on Frankenstein.
No kidding.
It's pronounced Frankenstein.
That's awesome. So moving along, and what's the biggest venue that you ever played at?
Oh, that was New Orleans Superdome.
Superdome, okay.
Yeah, it was 65,000 people. But when you play at the Point in Pittsburgh, I don't want to say the exact figure, but it's probably more than that when you add in all the people in Mount Washington.
Free show.
I've done that a number of times.
At some point, the Granati Brothers and Wolfman Jack were at the Beaver Valley Mall together.
I was still in high school signing
wow.
autographs. Boy,
How does that happen?
Mark Vernesi was trying real hard to be our manager, God rest his soul. But he said, would you guys be interested in doing some shows with Wolfman Jack? He was promoting Midnight Special and Clear Seal. And they said, we need a band. $1,000 a gig. This is 1978.
Oh, that's good money.
That's damn good money.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's good money now. And we played 6 days in a row. We'd only been the Granati Brothers for 2 months. We had bands before that. Herm had split. He was with the Jaggers. He said, guys, it's time to do it. So we played a series of mall shows, including Beaver County Mall. And we signing autographs and all kind of stuff. And, hey, the brother's ready. Ow.
Oh, man.
He smelled like a wolf. He had a leather jacket that he wore without a shirt underneath it.
Oh, I'm sure
And
it
he had it
smelled
on every day we were there. And then we went out the last night. Maxim D's, boy, I miss that place. And he was like, hey, can you help me out? He wanted to get high. I'm like, if you're hungry, you can go up to the house.
That's funny. I love it. So, how did it end up forming that you guys all played together as brothers and as a family group?
Yeah, like I said, Joey and Hermie were both child prodigies.
Mm-hmm.
Herm, at age 4, wrote his first song. He's born on the same day as Mozart. And Joey used to play these concerts at Geneva College. He was like 11 years old with glasses, and he played Debussy. He brought the house down. So I was kind of like a late bloomer because it took that long for me to realize I wasn't going to be a basketball star unless I go to Italy, where everybody's 5'6".
He's playing small forward.
Remember Spud Webb, man?
Oh yeah. So all right. So then, as you've been playing, as you did, then from there you started doing the School of Rock and started recording people. Take us through that a little bit.
Yeah, well, I've been recording all along. In fact, I brought along some gems if we have time to play them. Some stuff that we did, and we got record deals with, recorded right in our little garage in Patterson Township.
Okay.
In fact, 2 different times in our career with 2 different labels, we had like pretty heavyweights. Jerry Moss from A&M, he was EM.
Okay.
And Ahmed Erdogan. Yep.
Whoa.
We were on Atlantic.
Okay.
And he said, I like what I'm hearing. He said, but they don't have the charm of the first demo you sent me. And the charm was we did it ourselves and it wasn't overproduced and got more organic, if you will.
Yeah.
So I've been recording all along. I actually recorded a number of bands right in that little garage. And just then build a studio after. So I've been doing that as long as I've been playing.
Oh, wow.
We started, remember the cassette? You guys aren't as old as me. Remember
I remember cassettes.
The cassette when you had the microphone that when you hit that switch, it turned the thing. Yeah, that's how long I've been recording.
Oh, wow.
Record and play.
Yeah, we were just youngsters back then, but I remember that. So, all right, this week the best Beaver County is David Granati, and we're going to take a very short break, and we'll be back with more on Beaver County Radio.
Very good.
Hey, Sarah, how are you?
I'm really stressed out and I feel so overwhelmed. My daughter is getting married and then I'm taking care of my mom. I could really use a break.
You should call St. Barnabas Beaver Meadows. They have a really good respite program that can give you the break that you need.
Really? Tell me more.
When I was feeling overwhelmed taking care of my dad, I used St. Barnabas Beaver Meadows respite services. I was able to take him there for up to 30 days so that I could get the break that I needed. They were able to meet all of his needs, and he had so much fun that it was like a vacation for him too.
That sounds just like what I need. How do I get a hold of Beaver Meadows?
Just call 724-495-1600 and ask about their respite services. You can also go online to stbarnabashealthsystem.com.
We're back here on the Best Beaver County. Frank Sparks. Scott Tate's joining us this week, and our guest is none other than David Granati. And we've been talking a little bit about some of the different things that Dave has done over the years. And we left off talking about when you started recording. But how did you get started with the School of Rock?
I saw the movie like everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately, my friend Maria Torrance, who happens to be Albert Torrance's mother, I was teaching Al at the time guitar lessons. And I took him to Frederick's in Pittsburgh, not Frederick's of Hollywood. And Albert's he's with Charles Wesley Godwin, our music director. And he's got a great studio over there in New Brighton. But anyway, she saw me nurturing him, and he was a little scared, like we were talking about earlier. He went on stage. I gave him a leather vest to wear. And his dad had dreams of him going to Harvard, and he played, and this crowd was like, whoa, he ain't going to Harvard. So Maria saw that, and they were just starting Lincoln Park, and she said, you're exactly what we need. Would you be interested in doing the guitar program? And that's how we got the idea. We did a summer program there, and then they didn't want to fund it outside of there, so they hired me just as I started the guitar program there. Excuse me. So we just decided to do it at my studio. We're on our 16th year now. And it gets bigger every time and better and better. I'm really turning out some talent. Luca Becker comes to mind. Have you heard him yet?
Not yet. Look forward to it.
He's ridiculous. They have a record coming out, which you'll be playing.
Ooh.
And we're probably going to do a show.
Hey, Scott, you're going to be playing that record, just so you know.
I trust his instincts.
And we're going to do a show together at Mario's this summer out on the lawn, date pending.
Well, the program's officially called For Those About to Rock Academy, and you guys have played everywhere from the Maple Syrup Festival to
community
Pittsburgh
days,
festivals, and
we do a lot of benefit stuff. We've done suicide prevention, Kick Butt Day, which is anti-vape, anti-smoke, Early Learning Institute, a number of things, and it's great they're learning the value of that. It's way beyond music. They're getting like the social interaction, learning how to cook. Learn how to choke a drummer, how to get the bass player to just not go out with his girl for one night so we can rehearse.
Right.
It's always the bass player.
Yeah, and there's even a program for adults. There's no reason me and Frank
Long
couldn't join.
Live Rock. Yeah, Monday nights. We're going to be doing a show on at Steamworks with Curtis and the Shakers. Great band. Thanks, Peg.
Well, we did, we used to have a radio station band back in the day, and I was so bad that they only let me play the maraca. That was it. That's all I was allowed to play. That's it. I had, it was like an egg, and it made, that was it. They wouldn't allow me to touch nothing else. Right. I wasn't allowed to touch nothing else. So I don't know if I'd be able to do it, Scott.
You got this. Now, Deb, you got your own Maplewood Studios in Ambridge. Talk about some of the artists you recorded there. I remember meeting the singer for the Alan Parsons Project there when he was just in town working on some songs. But
Lenny Zacharek.
Yeah,
he'll be back here too. My friend Ron Pullman has a studio he built. It's amazing. Lenny's been to Beaver Falls. We've had a lot of people we sneak in here. Denny Lane, we played at Lincoln Park.
Paul McCartney's band.
Yep, and he came to the studio. And we took him to the Maple restaurant, and he was being really hard on me. I was using ADAT without getting too technical. You'd have to sync 3 machines up. So if you wanted to rewind 5 seconds back, you'd have to rewind 10 seconds to let the machines line up. Cumbersome. Okay, yeah. So he was like, "Come on, man, come on." I was like, "I can only go as fast." He kept pushing me and pushing. He's winking at my brother Joey. So at the end, he went, "You're a great engineer. I've worked with all the best, and you're very good." And I said, "Well, that's good, so I can cancel that call." And I called a friend of mine from Birmingham, England. I said, "Give me some dirt on it." And she said there were these 2 brothers, the Briscom brothers or something, that they're like mobbed up. And if they owned the whole nightclub scene there. So I said, "You're just lucky I didn't call the Briscom brothers." He went, "How on earth do you know that?" I was like, don't get in a match with the skunk.
That's great. All right, out of these songs you sent me, what do you want me to play first?
I want to feature my brother Joey. You better be listening, Joe. It's not stay together. Come on, Dave. Have you done shoes? Actually, play "We're Going On." Okay. This is a song I think just sums up everything about us. We're not done yet. And this would be a great song for Turning Point USA. I know you're a big fan of them, Frank.
Sure.
No, this is great. This is great. See, this is what people should be able to do. We're on different sides of the political thing. Okay. It doesn't matter. We still like each other and we get along. And
which one of that is the ones you sent me? Because I'm not seeing that in the
titles. We're Going On?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it in the titles.
Oh.
I got, let me see. Let me see if this is it. Hold on, we'll find it. So, Scott, ask him a question in the meantime.
Are you going to be unearthing some Granati Brothers stuff from back in the day that's been out of print? Are you going to be getting that back out for people to hear?
Yes, that's what I brought along today. Oh, man, We're Going On was one of them. I have 50 years archives, and most of it is in reel-to-reel or VHS. Yeah, I got some great live videos.
So can you see a day where someone could go to YouTube or Spotify or something and then listen to a Granati Brothers song?
Well, plus we're going to do a DVD cookbook and do some unreleased Granati stuff. And there's a song called "I'm on a Roll." We'll send that for Herm. He's recovering from knee surgery.
Yep. Ooh. Okay, I found.
So good thing Kevin Lane's hiring him for a while.
I was having a hard time getting into the email. All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
It's the next thing.
see you doing that. Dave, you need to teach him how to do that.
Yeah, he can sing like that too. How about Joey Granati? Man, that
Love
beautiful voice.
Absolutely.
Love that. Yeah, get that final version to us, and we'll be playing that right here.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was the one we wanted. I mislabeled it. So make sure you come and record with me.
All right, what else you want? We got Let's Give It Time. Here's Magic.
Let's give it time. I can briefly. We don't have a whole lot of time. I'm working
We
with.
got all the time in the world. We just got to
Yeah.
end this at 11:30, and we can keep going if you want after that.
Bonus edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. All right. That's smooth.
Who's that?
Okay, this is an artist that I'm working with my friend John Homan.
Okay.
And John's got an illustrious career. We're starting an A&R department.
Okay.
Okay, like that's I think is missing from the. Remember back in the day, A&R, artist and repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
I know a million artists looking for material, and I know a million writers looking for an artist to do that. I know everybody, so we're going to try to make a database. Well, we are making a database with a bunch of songs available, and ideal you'll come and record them with us. But this is a young singer named Angelina.
Ooh.
And she'll be at Mario's tonight for the open mic. And
Okay.
she's a great singer and great artist, starting to play some keyboards. Just make sure she doesn't play drums or keyboard.
I'll talk about the open mics, because that's a Beaver County
Yeah,
institution.
every Thursday, 8 to 11, all ages. Best jam around by far.
Mario's.
Best pizza around by far.
You're at Mario's,
Yeah.
410 Grill. Yeah.
410 in Bridgewater.
You followed them from the dock side, now you're in the
Yeah.
new place. Yeah.
And it's great. They treat me really well, and a lot of my students come. So that's how I meet a lot of people. But yeah, it's every Thursday. I'll see you tonight.
So if somebody wants to get some information, be part of the School Rock, or possibly talk to you about maybe recording them, how can they do that?
Yeah, Facebook is the best way. I'm on there. Or my number is 724-417-3100. Text message, please. And I do a lot of work there. I do private lessons as well. And I've never turned down a beginner because I mentioned my teacher that didn't encourage me. Guitar has a physical curve. You go to a piano, you hit a note, it'll sustain. You hit a cymbal. You go to hit a guitar. Remember the first time you ever tried to fret a note? It was like, I'm never going to get this. So you need constant encouragement. So you come to see me and you'll hear bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum.
Sound like the beginning. I was gonna say that sounds like a Crazy Train.
Yep, it is. So it's Crazy Train. I teach them that and show them the concept of quarter notes. Because I is quarter notes, and then bum 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 bum, or A's notes. Okay, that's a lot easier. This is a staff. Every good boy does fine. This is a whole note. It gets four. They teach music backwards. They show you the theory before you find your voice.
Scott, there is hope for us
Yes.
yet. Yes. I knew it.
Now that I know I can start with Crazy Train, I'm ready.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Yeah, call me if anybody that wants a guitar lesson. You can come and check out either of my academies for free using that same number.
Okay.
You can come and watch what we do and get a plate of spaghetti. Doesn't suck.
You get time to hang out with us longer?
Yeah.
Because we can, Best Beaver County's done, but we can, we got till 12 o'clock if you want to
Okay,
hang out.
is this rolling?
Yeah, we'll keep it rolling.
Okay,
So,
that would be
yeah.
great, yeah.
Yeah,
I
all
can
right.
get a copy machen?
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be on Facebook.
Coffee machen.
Yeah, it'll be on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere
Libre
else.
de
And-
fudge.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
I'm
So,
bilingual.
I think no one wants to come in and do news, so we're going to end the Best Beaver County now, but stay online. stay there. And we do have a caller on the phone lines, and stay there as well. As soon as Noah does news, we'll jump out to the phone lines.
God bless everybody.
St. Barnabas thanks you for listening to the Best of Beaver County. If you missed anything or want to watch previous shows, go to our Facebook page at WBVP-WMBA. This episode will re-air Sunday from 11:30 to noon. We will introduce you to a new guest next Thursday at 11 here on Beaver County Radio. Beaver County Radio's news source. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and BeaverCountyRadio.com. Here's Noah Haswell.
Good morning. On this Thursday, April the 23rd of 2026, we will have a complete Beaver County radio weather forecast after we take this look at news. One of the topics discussed at the Beaver County Commissioners' work session yesterday morning at the Beaver County Court, or at the county courthouse, was when Commissioner Jack Manning asked Beaver County Recreation and Tourism Director Tony Caltori about the progress of changing the new liner at the pool at Old Economy Park in Baden.
I think he submitted for the first invoice. We're waiting for the project manager to assign the timeline from there, and then when exactly it's getting installed. I've been in contact with YMCA as well.
As for the opening of the pool, he noted,
yeah, it's probably going to be delayed at least the month of June. I notified them, but they're looking as a 4th of July start. But
Okay.
That's not certified till we get the project manager assigned and signed.
Senator Camara Bartolotta said in Harrisburg yesterday that the Senate has approved legislation to protect the safety and opportunities of female athletes by requiring scholastic sports teams to be designated based on biological sex. Senate Bill 1293 would require public schools and colleges to label sports teams as male, female, or co-ed. The legislation states that only biological females can join teams designated for women. The legislation will be sent to the House of Representatives. U.S. Senator John Fetterman joined U.S. Senators Jim Justice, Shelley Moore Capito, and Michael Bennett in Washington, D.C. on Tuesday in introducing the Hot Rotisserie Chicken Act to allow SNAP participants to purchase hot rotisserie chicken with their benefits. Highmark Stadium in Pittsburgh now has a new name, as the Pittsburgh Riverhounds announced yesterday a multi-year stadium naming rights agreement with First National Bank. The new name of the stadium is FNB Stadium as a result. According to the Office of Pennsylvania Attorney General Dave Sunday, its agents seized counterfeit merchandise from the Strip District of Pittsburgh ahead of the 2026 NFL Draft. The merchandise that was recently seized appeared to include blankets, hats, sunglasses, and more. Sunday's office confirms that it wants everyone to have a safe and fun draft experience, while warning people that the spectacle event provides opportunities for criminals and bad actors to take advantage of people. Fans are encouraged to shop only at retail locations that are trusted and to be careful of deals that may seem too good to be true. And Pittsburgh Pirates outfielder O'Neal Cruz rocketed a cut fastball from Texas Rangers pitcher Jalen Beeks left over the middle of the plate off the top of the right field foul pole, measured at 432 feet in the ninth inning of their 8-4 win over the Rangers last night. The exit velocity of 116.9 miles per hour made it the hardest hit ball in Major League Baseball this season and the second hardest ever hit at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, which opened in 2020. Cruz has the record for the hardest hit ball in the StatCast era, which was 122.9 miles per hour off of pitcher Logan Henderson of the Milwaukee Brewers on May 25th, 2025.
All I know is the Big Bear's heating up. I don't know if you saw that. Last 10 games, batted .293, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 10 hits. So,
wait, who's the Big Bear?
I'm disappointed. You knew? Yeah, the Big Bear, Marcell Ozuna.
I didn't know that was his nickname.
Oh, yeah, the Big Bear. Greg Brown nicknamed him that day one. Yeah,
I never knew this.
Yeah, that's the Big Bear. Oh, yeah.
From the Big Bear.
293. So over the last 10 games, I'll take that all day long. So, all right. We're
Finally
doing the Lisa
hitting
Marie?
the ball.
All
yes.
Right.
Here's the Beaver County forecast.
Today it'll be mostly sunny with highs of 78 and overnight lows dropping to 56. And tomorrow look for sunshine with a chance of rain and possible thunderstorms mainly in the afternoon through the evening. We can expect to see highs of 81 and lows of 60. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
On this Thursday, April 23rd of 2026 at 36 minutes after 11, we've got a temperature of 71 degrees with fair skies currently in Beaver County. That's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
Put freedom in your future. Freedom United Federal Credit Union in Rochester.
All right, it is 11:36, and visiting. We're going to have like a extended version. I guess we're going to go into overtime. I promise. It'll be
the bonus edition.
Well, here's the thing, though. You won't have to pay taxes on it because it's overtime. Right? Free? Right?
True.
Okay. All right. No taxes. So David's going to hang out with us up until 12 o'clock. Scott got nothing better to do, so he's going to hang out with us, too, and just...
I just found out.
Fun.
I thought I applied for the NFL draft, and I didn't fill out the final form I needed to, so I do not have a credential. But I'm still going to go down and see what's going on downtown. I'm still going to check out the other stuff. Who cares about the football? It's about the music.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
Right.
I wait for the call. I never get it. Yeah.
I'm telling you. See? So that puts you on a mission and you mess it up. I don't know. I think David needs to come down with us. We're gonna have a battle. You ever play Pac-Man?
Yeah.
We're going to have a Pac-Man battle on May the 8th.
You got an actual Pac-Man machine?
In Hopewell Township.
We're going to go down to PA Pinball down there, or Pinball PA down in Hopewell Township at the Hopewell Shopping Center.
I was not aware of that.
You want to come down and play with us? We're going to see who can be the worst.
Okay.
They've got pinball. They've got the Kiss pinball.
I was going to say, I'll play pinball. I'm not, I mean, I'm an analog guy, so yeah, I like the pinball.
We got a big night, May the 8th. It's going to be down at Pinball PA. And Brewster's giving us free ice cream, so if you like ice cream, you definitely got to come.
I like Brewster's. I like Bruce. Bruce is a good buddy.
Reed, yeah.
All
Founder.
right, so we're talking with David a little bit, just talking about his days of hanging out and having fun. And so what was it like really hanging out with Van Halen? Was David Lee Roth as much of a jerk as they try to say he was?
Not in any way, shape, or form. A lot of that was just like Sean doing Jeff Spicoli. Okay.
Sean Penn. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, now you see very serious. He's a little too serious now, but a wonderful actor. I mean, that was Dave. Was very, very intelligent. We'd talk metaphysics, talk all kind of different stuff. We went mountain climbing with him. It was wonderful. A little known Granati fact: we. At one point had 5 of our songs, some of the ones from that same era of what we're playing today, and Dave purchased them from us with the intention of releasing them. But there was a thing, if he didn't release them, we got them back, plus some money for our trouble, and that was the best money I've ever made in my life. Flew us out there, stayed at Le Mondrian. He gave us his second Mercedes to ride around and took us to the Roxy. These were the glory years. Recorded at Steve Vai's house, and wonderful player, a beautiful man, beautiful wife. We got pretty close with him, and a very serious guy. We went to Cantor's, which is the best deli in L.A., and he went in and the lady, "Good morning, David." It was like he was a regular there. And we charmed her, and she said, "You guys got to come over. I'll make you some soup." He's like, "I've been coming in here for 10 years, and she never invited me, and you supposed to come in here. And the first time you meet her, she's inviting you over for lunch." But
so that explains kind of like if you were David and Stevie already had a relationship going on at that point. So that explains why Stevie Vai ended up being on his on Yankee Rose, because this
was actually when he was leaving.
Okay.
And I've never said this on air, but I could say it, I was in the running to be his guitar player, very close.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you picked Jason Becker, who's a wonderful player. Unfortunately, he can't play anymore. And I think Buckethead was second, and I was third. I'm better than Buckethead, by the way.
All right, so you brought us some other songs today. What else We got what? Here's the Magic, Hard Times Radio, and then I'm on a roll. Which
Let's
one?
do Hard Times because there's you'll notice all these edits make sure the guitar is featured.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
These are excerpts, everybody. I can't let the cat out the bag. They're all going to be available soon, possibly part of a DVD second cookbook where we're going to be cooking and we'll tell jokes while we're cooking. And just to keep things straight, if you're offended by certain jokes, this is not for you. It's not swearing or anything, but in fairness, the first chapter will be all short Italian jokes. So to give you an idea where we're going. Then we're going to sit down and we're going to pray first, and then we're going to eat. And we're going to have people like Scott who've been to that house, and they'll talk about the first time you ate at Granati's.
The pear pie.
Yeah, pear pie. Okay. Yeah, Scott bought the cookbook. And Donnie Ayers. Donnie used to come and eat hot peppers with us, and then he'd go home and Linda would say, "Were you at Granati's?"
That's funny.
He had all that garlic.
Oh, that's great. All right, here's Hard Times Radio.
Yeah.
Of course, Scott, it doesn't want to cooperate. The one time, sometimes it cooperates. There it goes after I click off it. Here we go. All right, there we go.
Dave, 30 notes or less.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
And Scott knows me. I'm like hardcore hair bands. Just love
cool. Yeah. See, these are all from that era.
Yeah. So that's like right up my alley right there.
Cool,
I love
cool.
it.
I got plenty more, baby.
So all right, we might have to get him to do some, maybe do show opens for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like do our music for our show opens.
You're listening to Beaver County Radio.
Right now,
Kids are listening to WDV. No, not anymore, man. They wanted to go in another direction. They sure did when Jimmy left.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, but that's right now. Mine's driving in the fast lane. I've got Life in the Fast Lane's my open song. So I need something new.
Thank you.
I need something new.
There's somebody I haven't met, and I really want to. That's Joe Walsh. When the Eagles play here, the limo drivers all draw sticks, and the winner gets Joe, and he'll jump up front and say, "Hey, man, I love Pittsburgh." And
cool.
The loser gets Don Henley. Thank you. Great singer.
All right, let's jump out to the phone lines. Good morning. You're on Beaver County Radio. Turn your radio down, and then you can hear us. We're in live time. We'll wait. We want to wait and see how long it takes them to catch on.
That's Aunt Norma. I bet you anybody. Aunt Norma.
Morning, guys.
There she is.
All right.
David, you forgot to tell them about your first little band, the Rinky Dinks.
Oh.
I just played cymbals in that band. I don't tell anybody. That's a closely guarded secret.
I just thought you'd like to remember all that.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Great show, guys.
Oh,
thank you.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for calling.
I love you, Aunt Norma.
Love you too, sweetheart. Bye.
That's Meek's grandmother, by the way. Yeah,
The rinky dinks.
I like how it's come full circle. We mentioned Charles Wesley Godwin, the Allegheny High. They were playing a big show in Arizona. They were open for like a major player, Jason Isbell or someone like that. And they were Al Torrance was wearing a Granati Brothers T-shirt. And the critic for the Arizona paper, Ed Maisley, former Post-Gazette guy, put that in his article. He had to call, and Hermie got a hold of him. He said, so who's this young band? Why are they wearing Granati Brothers shirts? And it all comes back to a student you mentored.
Post to Ed.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody wants to call, you can. 724-774-1888, 43-1888. We got to take a short break. We'll be back with more right after this here on Beaver County Radio. A life-changing personal financial address for over 500 Beaver County junior and senior students will occur at the first ever Beaver County launch on Monday, April the 27th at Blackhawk High School. The keynote speaker and CFP, Dale Alexander, is known for his inspirational talks, and each student will receive a free copy of his book called The Talk About Money. Beaver County launch is organized and hosted by Flick Financial. The event is being sponsored by The Right Promise, Geneva College, Portage Learning, Flourish Beaver County, Job Training of Beaver County, 3 Chord True Wealth Management, Bethany DeLuca State Farm, and Remake Learning.
Beaver County Transit Authority connects you to where you want to be. The doctor's office or well-deserved shopping spree will take you to wherever you please. Safe, no fuss, leave the driving to us. Hop on, adventures coming your way. Beaver County Transit Authority, BCTA. Ride the bus.
BCTA Connect, your ride to out-of-county destinations, is live now. You can book a trip as soon as today to destinations in Cranberry, Wexford, Warrendale, Moon, Sewickley, Leetsdale, and more with the BCTA Connect mobile app. For medical, employment, or any other trip need, BCTA connects you to out-of-county stops. Download the free app today.
Beaver County Transit Authority, BCTA. Ride the bus.
It's time to wake up, Beaver Valley, with Pastor David Grove from the Church of the Redeemed of Beaver Valley. Tune in to Beaver County Radio this and every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. It's time to wake up and turn our hearts back to Jesus Christ. So wake up early this Saturday and tune in to Wake Up Beaver Valley from 9 until 10 a.m. right here on Beaver County Radio.
Back by popular demand, The Time Machine with Frank Sparks. Every Friday from 10 a.m. to noon, we'll strap into our 1968 VW Bus Time Machine and head back in time to a year that is picked out by a listener.
Tell me, doctor, where are we going this time?
We'll talk about all of the trends and listen to songs from the Hot 100 of that year. So mark your calendar to tune in each and every Friday here on Beaver County Radio. Put freedom in your future. Freedom United Federal Credit Union in Rochester.
If you own a company or a small business, you might have considered advertising on radio. It's smart because radio is still the most far-reaching media outlet today. WBVP and WMBA can get you results. Get more information at beavercountyradio.com.
The birds are singing, the days are getting longer, spring is finally here in Beaver County. But when that first 80-degree day hits, will your air conditioner be ready? This is Eric 9 with Homer 9 & Sons. Spring brings a lot to look forward to, but a broken AC system is not one of them. Now's the perfect time to schedule your spring AC tune-up with Homer 9 & Sons. Proudly serving our community since 1943, we'll clean your system, test it, inspect it, and make sure it's ready before summer heat arrives. And for a limited time, get your AC tune-up for just $79. With trusted brands like Lennox and 4 generations of local experience, you can count on Homer 9 to keep your family cool and comfortable all summer long. Call 1-800-834-NINE or visit homer9.com. Homer 9 & Sons Heating and Cooling. Quality home comfort since 1943.
Weekday mornings were meant to drive in the fast lane. It's Frank Sparks on Beaver County Radio.
It is currently sitting at 69 degrees in Beaver County. And we're visiting in hour number 2 this morning with David Granati and talking about just some fun things and just hanging out for a while here. And you're welcome to call.
Yeah. Got some upcoming shows.
Yeah, let's talk about your shows.
I'm going to do my...
You got one tonight, right?
Yes. Yep.
Beaver,
right here. Mario's 410 Grill.
I put in a request. Dave's so great at voices, I want to hear what my voice sounds like. So
okay.
Do it in my voice.
Hi, Scott Tatey here with the concert update. Curtis, I'm going to do a show at Steamworks. If you haven't been to Steamworks, it's a great venue. Not bad.
He got you down pretty good there, Scott.
Scott, you're always upbeat and your tempo's good and your pitch is good. You'd be a great singer.
I've only seen Scott mad one time.
Ooh, what did I do? What did you do?
No, it was technology. Remember that one day in your office, technology?
I knocked your photo down. I banged the wall so hard.
Yeah.
We're all
That's the only time I've ever seen Scott mad. Other than that, he's pretty good.
Not bad.
All right.
Okay, I have some other dates if I could. We're playing Steamworks with Curtis and the Shakers.
Okay.
And Long Live Rock Academy.
That's in like Gibsonia.
It's a great showcase club, and when we play there, we do a number of shows. We're going to be doing one with for those about to rock Academy on June 14th. Peggy and I cook for the whole crowd. It's a 50-seat capacity, so I just double my usual Sunday. It's perfect. And then we're going to be playing a show with the Silencers.
Oh,
at City Winery. Man, I keep losing. Oh, there we go. I don't see that one. Oh, yeah, May 30th. And I'm going to say a shout out to Frankie Zori. I guess he's having some health issues. Get well, Frank. I need to hear that beautiful voice. Frankie's as good as anybody you've ever heard anywhere. Silencers were a great band.
Love that band.
So we're honored to play with them. Yeah, Donnie Holloway set it up. Another good buddy. And Hermie and me are going to be at Kelly's May 23rd. And then I got Monaca Community Days. Remember, we got rained out. Oh
yeah.
R.I.P. Our friend, Gino.
Oh, yes, Romano, yeah.
He was supposed to play that last year. He was so excited we got rained out. So we're going to do that one for you, Gino.
Yes.
It's Monaca Community Days, June 27th. You can see all my dates are always on Facebook, David Granati, or YouTube, David Granati.
And then the weekly Jam Night of Mario's tonight, every Thursday.
Yes, and...
now, who can play? Can I sing real well in my shower.
No,
can
Scott.
I show up there? And,
Scott.
Not me. But can a normal person
They
go
want
there
people
and
there.
Absolutely. Harmonica with valid license.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the entertainment guy for a reason.
Okay, and in honor of Dave Mason, I got to mention one thing. I love Dave Mason, great player. I love Traffic. If you are coming to my jam night and you want to do Feeling All Right, there's like a $50 tariff because feeling all right, not feeling too good myself, feeling all right. I'm feeling too good myself. Okay, you get the idea.
Yeah.
There's only one worse, and it's a $75 tariff.
All right, we got another phone call.
Simple, man.
Good morning. You're on Beaver County Radio.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Bill. What's up?
Oh, you always hit me. Just a blast from the past. We were fishing down the river, and something come over the radio, and it was something with you guys playing somewhere or something. And one guy said, I don't like them. All the chicks are chasing them. And so I tell them, we're about 14, 15, and it was the 70s, and we're at the river, no supervision. And I just looked at it and said, you might be approaching it wrong. He says, all the chicks are chasing them. I said, well, I want to go shoulder to shoulder and be his friend.
Right, yeah, right.
You know, he used to come
running buddy
for that specific reason.
Go down.
Right.
Yes.
They were all thought I was nuts. I said, no, you're doing it ass backward, Cletus.
You know, Rob Pratt is a very dear friend of ours. And,
I know Rob. Went to school with him.
Yeah, he used to come specifically because all the girls were there. He'd come to Maury Speakeasy.
I cannot believe that.
And then he said, man, then I fell in love with your band.
Girl in school.
Yeah. He did my first radio interview at WBVP.
Okay.
Yep, Hermie, Ricky, and me, and we did our first radio interview right before the album came out. So God bless you, Rob.
Yeah, he's good people.
Yeah. So
thanks for the call, dude.
All right, Bill.
I was thinking I won't be calling, and then
we lured you in.
I get you with something every day, don't I?
That day at the river.
Yeah, I get you something every day. All right, Bill.
All right, guys.
All right, see you.
What's brother Ricky up to? He's always painting somewhere. You walk down the
you
street
better
of
be
Beaver.
tuned in. Yeah, he's paint the universe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I first met him years, probably, I don't even remember what year it was. Probably mid-90s. Man, yes. Yeah, late 90s somewhere. He was painting Giant Eagle in Rochester, and that's where I first met him. We used to have lunch breaks together, and he used to always tell us the stories about you guys being on tour with Van Halen.
Yeah, he's got a few of those stories.
Alex Van Halen mentions Rick Granati in his book, in the forward of his book. He gives credit to Ricky. Yeah.
Oh, incidentally, Ricky and Tony and everyone but Joe, we're trying to talk him into it on these shows coming up. It's going to be 4 out of the 5 doctors. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be
So
cool.
original members. Yes, we commissioned Rick to come on, and maybe we could even lure Jules, who's got 2 sons. That there's a great video of them tapping on the table, and it's like, oh God, I got to get them a guitar before it's too late.
All right, on our way out, you wanted to play "I'm on a Roll." Why'd you want to play that?
I'm on a roll. This is Herm singing his butt off. Get well soon, Herm.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, God bless, guys.
All right, appreciate it.
Anytime.
Tune in to Scott tomorrow morning. Do you know what tomorrow is?
Backyard Beaver County.
Yeah, and what else?
Friday.
Yeah, and it's Time Machine. We're going back to 1974 in the Time Machine tomorrow.
Ooh, play some Granatis.
Yeah, you never know what we might find. Oh, all right. Here's I'm on a roll. Thanks for tuning in today, everybody. Have a great day. Maybe.
Kick out jazz on the steer right by. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. I'm through the top, right, oh, never stop. I'm on a roll. Hey. I'm inside track for the human race. Got some wheels that'll never walk down the shore.
Start your day with breakfast at McDonald's. Enjoy their buy one, add another one for just $1 breakfast special. Whether you're on your way to work or on your way to school, McDonald's has the right breakfast for you. McDonald's breakfast. I'm loving it.
After this long, hard winter, you, your car, and your payment book could use a good tune-up. This is Cindy Hiladio, again, from Friendly Federal Credit Union. Snow, salt, and potholes can wreak havoc. But for many of you, those aren't the only problems facing you and your car. Along with the vehicle maintenance, it might also be time for a payment tune-up. Refinancing your current auto loan at Friendly Federal Credit Union can make your ride more comfortable and add more miles, especially where it counts the most, in your monthly budget. Stop in and see if the auto payment tune-up technicians at Friendly Federal Credit Union can help with potentially lowering interest